This is a second video in a two-part series for Blender Python beginners, where we're going over how to assign materials to individual faces of a mesh. Hey, I'm Victor Stepanoff. I'll be guiding you through this beginner Blender Python tutorial. We're going to continue working on our script that we created in our first video. If you're just joining us, or maybe you were following along with the first video and can't find your code, I've provided a link in the description under Start Code. Open that link in any browser, hit Raw, copy the code, open Blender, and navigate to the scripting workspace. Hit New, paste in that code, clear the scene, and now run that code. You should see something similar that you see on screen. Alright, now that we're on the same page, we can continue with this video. In this video, we're going to be improving the code we created in the first video. The main thing we want to improve is the materials that were created during the iteration of this for loop. The problem is that depending on the number of faces in the mesh, we're going to create a material, an individual material for each one of those faces. The problem with that is it's going to create a ton of materials. And some of these materials are going to be similar, right? So if you just look into the materials, you'll find some materials that are almost identical, right? And that's what we're going to be fixing in this video. Also, we're going to organize our code into some functions so we can practice making functions as well. All right, so let's get started. To solve the issue with the materials, we can actually generate the materials before entering this for loop. So instead of generating a material on each iteration of the for loop based on the number of faces, we can create a number of materials and control that number before this for loop, and then use these assigned materials to that object. Use it to randomly select them, right, and assign to a face. I'm going to go up here right after creating our icosphere, and I'm going to just paste in some comments to speed things up. So the idea is that we're going to define a variable that's going to hold the number of materials that we want to generate, and then we're going to use that variable in a for loop and generate all the materials we need. So I'm going to name this variable material count. And now we can create a for loop that's going to go in a range. So the range, if you remember, generates a list of numbers. And you can actually, let's look at that in the interactive Python console. So let me just paste this. And so material count is not something that is set. I'm just going to set this to, I don't know, 33. And let's look at that. So as you can see, it just generates this range, generates a kind of like a list, if you will, and iterates that many times and assigns the like value from this range, right? So it goes from 0 and to -1, so to 32, right? Because we start with 0. So this is what's going to be happening here. Now we need to create the materials, and to do that, we can just easily copy the code that we have right here. So it's I'm just gonna select all this and then hit Control X to cut it, and then just paste it in right here. So instead of generating these materials in here, we're going to do it in this for loop before even going into the faces for loop. So we're going to iterate 30 times. We're going to generate a random color, create material. Right at this point, this is not correct, so it's not really a color. It's not really a material for the face. It's just like a material and with an index. Maybe you can in reality you can name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna rename it just for the sake of showing you this example, and we're gonna assign the random material, right, and then add the generated material to a list of materials of this object. So that is done, right? Here, since we're using a limited amount of materials, only like 30, you can't really use this face index, because as soon as we go over the 30 mark of like the index of a face, we have over 300 faces in this particular icosphere. That's not going to work out because we won't be able to, there would be nothing there, right? So we can't use this anymore. What we can do is we can generate a random number between 0 and the number of materials that we decided to generate. So it will look like this. I'm going to go into the interactive Python console and import random. And random, the module, has a rand int function that's going to give us some integer between the A and B in this case. So I'm going to say 0 and the material count, right? The one that we specified above. So if I run this, each time it's going to give me a random number. And remember, I'm repeating these commands in the interactive Python console by hitting the up arrow and then enter. So this is going to make sure that we are within the bounds of what the number of materials we have in our material list for this object. So instead of this, we're going to use this random selection of the material count, right? Let's see how that works. So I'm going to delete everything by hovering over the 3D viewport and hitting AX and then delete. And then let's run our script. And we have an issue. And yeah, we have an issue right here because there is no face index anymore. Right? In this loop, what we have is just the I, and that is what I should use. So let's do that again, clear that, and then run it. All right. So you could see that now we have this icosphere with random colors assigned to it, like each face. And if you look into the materials tab right here, you can see that we only have 30, so from 0 to 29 materials. And this looks pretty random to me. Of course, you can tweak this by increasing or decreasing the number of materials you want our generator to use. Okay, this puts us in a better position in regards to our materials. Now we can start organizing our code. The very first thing that comes to mind is to use a function to generate our random material. So let's just do that. So I'm gonna cut the code by hitting Control X, going up here, and then defining a new function. And get random color. Then I'm just going to paste in the code that we had over there. And instead of this hash character for a comment, I can leave it like this, but in reality, we usually use, for Python, for documentation strings of functions, we use triple double quotes to kind of indicate that, hey, this is a documentation string. So let me show you how this looks in the interactive Python console to show you what I mean. So I just copied the definition of this function, and now if I, you know how you press tab to get like documentation for functions, this is literally how you can make your own documentation. So instead of that, I can just not close the parenthesis and get that exact text right here. So this is exactly how you would create some documentation if you ever write your own functions and Python modules that other people would use. Okay, so now this is here, and now we can, well, first of all, we need to return something. So we want to return the color we generated. And in reality, right here, we don't really need to create this color variable. We can just like, instead of this, just return it right away. It's up to you. You can experiment with that at home. And let's update this code. So instead of generating that random color up here, we're just going to call this instead of that variable. So let's check how that will work. I'm going to clear the scene and run the script. And as you can see, the code still works, and now it's a bit more readable. So we can, instead of looking at this for loop that has like some kind of random color generation, we can kind of read it in a more easier way, because it's just like creating a material, assigning a color, it's getting a color somewhere, right? It doesn't matter like at this point when I'm rereading this code and then assigning to the data of the object we've selected. This means that you can reason about parts of the code in like an easier way. So you can kind of ignore what exactly is behind this. Just say, oh yeah, it's probably doing some magic in quotes to get a random color. So you don't really need to worry when you're like reading stuff. That's why we really use functions just to organize things better and reuse them. And the next thing that we can create a function out of is this code right here. So the creation and assignment of the materials. So I'm just going to cut this, and I'm going to go up here and create a new function. Just going to paste in that code, update the documentation string right here, and we would need to pass in this material count and also the object itself. In reality, we should probably name this just object, because this could be reused in any other situation. So now it's not really an icosphere object, right? We can just copy this code and reuse it in another script of ours, right? So we don't really need to keep the name around. Let's update the call right here. So just gonna do that. So remember, we need to update the variables that we're passing in. So remember, these don't have to match what we have here. And let's try to run our script, and you can see we still continue to generate the icosphere with the random colors assigned to each face. Okay, the next thing that we can turn into a function is actually this small bit of code right here. You would think that, but like, hey, this is already pretty small in terms of lines, but maybe you can create a better name for this, for example, call, right? This is pretty verbose, and maybe you could just name it add icosphere, right? So let's just do that. And update the documentation string, then just return this, and instead of having all this right there, I'm just gonna do that, right? So you could create better names for even already existing functions like this, for example, that you think are more readable for you and for the people who will be reading your code. So let's generate that again, and as you can see, this continues to work. All right, the next thing that we can turn into a function is this right here. So I'm just going to cut that and create a new function here. I'm gonna select all this and hit tab to indent. And I'm just gonna copy my doc string right here, so just saving some time. We will need to pass in an object. So again, it doesn't have to be the icosphere. It could be any mesh that you want. This could be just a bmesh object. So I'm just updating this so we can reuse it in other situations and other scripts that we would maybe want to apply the like materials assigned to a particular object, right? And then we can just add that there, right? So let's just, so without this, right, I'm not calling it, just delete that, run it, nothing really happens. We just add a icosphere into the scene, but let's actually make that call. Let's delete that, pass in the object that we want to apply the different materials to the faces, and then run the script. And look at that, it still is working. That is great. And if you're learning something new and enjoying this video, make sure to give this video a like. I'll greatly appreciate it. Okay, I'll show you one last improvement that we can make to this script. And that is, we don't really need to pass in the material count into this function, because we already have a reference to the object, and the object contains a list of materials, and we can just get the length of that list of materials and use that. So instead of passing in this material count, we can calculate it. Remember that we have this object, data, and materials, right? This is a list of materials, and in Python you have a function called len to get the length of a list, and this is exactly what we can use. So we already have this here, and we would need to update this call. So this way we can really just use the reference to the object, and this function will figure out the count of the materials that this object has assigned to it on its own and run it. Let's do that. And let's run it, and you can see we still are able to generate our icosphere with random colors assigned to each face. All right, this is everything I wanted to show you today. You can find a link to this final code in the description. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.